Hello, you wonderful people. I wanted to kind of update you about a new set of videos I'm going to be adding to the lineup on this channel. It's not really something that's going to be permanent per se. Currently, this week I'm just going to be testing the waters with it, but then I'll decide at the end of this week whether I'm going to keep it or not. Basically, it's a series called TV Talk. I know, the most original name I know. But basically, it's where I'm going to talk about all the TV shows that I'm currently watching. My main inspiration for this is Superhero Roundup on SourceFed Nerd, just because they talk about shows and I like the conversation and everything. Granted, with the exception, like, it's going to be mainly just me, and I don't plan on live streaming this. It's just stuff I'm going to film, edit, and upload. How this is going to break down is I'm going to have my more comic booky stuff in a series called Not Too Comic Book. It's going to be similar to Superhero Roundup, except I'm going to talk about stuff that maybe they don't talk about anymore. Like, they'll talk about Supergirl a little bit. They'll might mention iZombie. They don't talk about them as much just because it's like, okay, these are the like 4 specific shows that we're currently watching, because people are like, okay, these are the ones that people watch the most and talk about the most. So they've narrowed down like how much they talk, like how many shows they talk about, which I'm not trying to blame them or anything. It's just like, you know, that's the better fit for them, and I'm fine with that. It's just like I want someone else to talk about iZombie, Supergirl, and Lucifer, so it's like, why not make a show about that? But I don't want to completely forget about the shows that they talk about, because it's like, you know, we have different opinions about different things, because for one, how I go about talking about stuff is different from them. They kind of talk about it as well as review it. Me, I'm not big into reviews. I've said that multiple times. I just want to just casually talk about. I'm not going to break it down like, oh, this is a bad episode, this is a good episode, this was just boring, this was I mean, I might be like, oh, this was exciting, this was interesting, you know, kind of point out notes here and there. Granted, it won't be as like knowledge filled. Like, I have no comic book knowledge, so don't expect me to be like, oh, that right there, that was a reference to something else. Maybe I'll know it if it's anything that's ever appeared in a Justice League or Young Justice, but it's like, other than that, I might not catch the reference, and that's okay. Like I said, just casual conversation about TV viewing. Granted, my comic book section won't include The Walking Dead and Agent Carter, simply because I'm far behind on The Walking Dead. I need to catch up. I've only seen like the first episode of season 6. Not as bad or anything, I just haven't taken the time to catch up on it. And Agent Carter, simply because I haven't watched any of it yet. Once again, not because it's a bad show, I just haven't checked it out yet. Another series is going to be Super Fantify. Basically, all the shows I watch that fall in the category of supernatural, fantasy, and or science fiction. This includes stuff like The 100, The Vampire Diaries, The Originals, Grimm, Sleepy Hollow, etc. And then finally, I'm also going to have like one called Crime Doesn't Pay. That's just the title I'm going with now. All these titles are up to be changed, particularly that one. But basically, that's where I'm going to talk about my crime dramas. Castle, Elementary, Limitless, The Blacklist, you know, stuff like that. And because of me talking about certain shows that may be coming to an end, like their seasons are ending in like another episode or 2, that's fine, because it's just going to be like, the series are constantly going to be rotating. If there's something I'm currently watching and it's like it finishes, but then there might be something else that I'm currently watching that comes back, I'm going to be adding that to the rotation. Like, for instance, iZombie, Teen Wolf, and Shannara Chronicles, all 3 shows I'm watching. I'm pretty sure they're all like 1 or 2 episodes away from ending this season, so I'm going to be probably eventually adding something else into the rotation to fill that empty space. How I'm currently thinking about breaking down like how I'll upload these is, I'm going to, on Mondays, Supergirl and Lucifer come out, as well as Bitten and The Magicians and Castle. So what I'm thinking is, Tuesday, I will film like those 3 separate shows. For Not Too Comic Book, I'll include Supergirl and Lucifer. Obviously, that's going to be its own video. Then Bitten and Magicians is going to be another video. And then Castle in itself is going to have its own video. Granted, I don't know how long these videos are going to be, because I don't know how long I'll spend talking about. Maybe it'll be a very short amount of time I'm talking about, or maybe it'll be a great amount of time I talk about them. I don't know. Like I said, the whole thing's still a work in progress. I really won't know until I kind of workshop it myself, you know. But what that means is I'm gonna be uploading quite a few videos, even on days that I typically don't upload videos. Like, for instance, I'm gonna do that, like, that's gonna be like a Tuesday I end up uploading something like that. So Wednesdays I'm going to end up probably having like 4 or 5 videos go up, because I'm also going to keep everything else that I have scheduled to go up. There are videos like scheduled to go up this week, so it's like I'm gonna keep those anyway, just like I said, because I don't want to keep away from the normal rotation of my videos, because somebody might be like, none of that interests me, so it's like I'll keep my typical stuff up for now, like I said, because this whole thing's a trial run. Maybe I'll like it and be able to keep up with it, like, okay, I can do this, or I might be like, yeah, this week sucked because it was too much, and not do it. Like I said, the whole thing's a trial thing. But I'd really like to do it just because I want an outlet to talk about some of these shows I like. So do be expecting a lot of videos, and expect them on days that I typically don't upload. Maybe you'll see some videos on Tuesday, maybe you'll see some videos on Thursdays, maybe even see some over the weekend. So just be on the lookout, like I said, just trying things out. And because I am uploading multiple videos a day, I haven't decided how much I'm gonna space them apart. So like I said, I won't know till I workshop it. So I just wanted to let you in on all this information, and you know, do what you want with it. You can check it out or not. It would mean a lot to me if you did. Maybe there's some stuff that you're interested in, maybe there's some stuff you're not. It's fine. Stay for what you're interested in and leave for what you're not. And I'm okay with that. I'm not telling you have to sit through the whole thing. That's fine. I don't expect everyone to have the same taste as me. But maybe you might like, oh yeah, I like The Flash, but God, I don't care about iZombie. Or it's like, oh, I love Lucifer, but I don't like Castle. You know, like I said, that's why I split them into different categories, just so it's a little easier to kind of like siphon through what you like and what you don't. So that's really all I want to say for this video, and until the next time we meet, be happy, be safe, live life to the fullest, and enjoy a good day, and goodbye.